All right, hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name's Brogan and I am with Mike.
Well, he calls himself Brogan. His real name is Baron Trump.
Yeah,
that's right. I am joined by one of the Trump family tonight for this Cronos Night US election special. And I hope your bags were packed in September when we told you to pack the bags, because now we are off to the moon. Thanks to Donald Trump, his yellow wig and his orange, what is it, foundation?
It's horrible, whatever it is. You need to get rid of it.
Anyway, we have a busy night. Tonight is our third Cronos night, okay? We did one in September, one in October, and we have this one tonight. So this is our third Cronos night. We try and do one a month, and on it, we try and focus on 3 or 4 different projects each month from the Cronos blockchain. If you don't know anything about the Cronos blockchain, watch along and find out. What we're going to go through today, very quickly, we're going to have a look at the markets, see how Bitcoin is doing, and that's when the Oracle to my left, you to my left?
On the stream, in real life?
Any on the left. He's
going to go also on the left on the screen as well. So.
Better. He's going to go through the Bitcoin chart, and then after that, we're going to hit you with 4 bangers. We're going to hit you with Wolfswap. They have just partnered with somebody today. Breaking news. We are then going to look at Reaper's Squad, which I have to say correctly. I was corrected by calling Pyth and not Pith.
It's called Pith.
Yeah, I call it Pyth.
I call it Pyth as well.
Yeah,
You've got to change that, guys. Come on, really.
If you live in the UK, you've heard of Blythe Spartans. You don't call them Blythe Spartans, do you? So we're going to look at Reaper's Squad. We're going to look at Moon, and we're going to look at Crow Originals, and then we're going to look at Papa Crow. So 4 projects, all from the Cronos ecosystem, all do entirely different things.
All right, getting ready.
We're getting prepped.
Yeah, stretch, because I'm going to have to do like this, like sitting like this to get everyone's names in the giveaway. So I'll make sure my shoulders are stretched too.
So we also have the Oracle is going to look at the charts of Moon. He's going to look at the charts of Reaper and the chart of Crow Original. 3 charts as well as the Bitcoin chart. And this is where you need to do the switcheroo to bring up the prizes. Can't get the stuff these days.
There you go.
We off camera?
Yeah, we're off camera.
We are going to be giving away this tonight. We're going to give away Reaper. We're going to give away Ari, and we're going to give away Moon. They are the tokens.
Now the camera's off.
We're giving away. Back,
yeah.
We're done now. So that's what we're giving away tonight. Then we're going to give that away at the end of the show. To take part in the giveaway, this is the longest intro we've ever done.
Not the longest intro I've ever done there. Jesus, sometimes on my streams. We're not even rested, man.
Huh?
I streamed yesterday, right?
You streamed yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, it was like 10 minutes.
All right, well, tonight, to take part, it's really easy. Go to YouTube, go to Crypto Warehouse on YouTube, go to the chat and type AWOOOOOO. Now, you can put 2, 3, 4, 5 O's on the end.
Any. The more the better.
The more the better.
You know?
But you'll only be entered once.
Exactly.
So if you AWOOOOOO 5 times, you get entered once. And then at the end, in about 55 minutes time, we're going to do the giveaway. Hopefully you will all win. Now, here is a caveat. This is an education stream, okay? This is not a promotion stream. This is not pumping our bags. This is an education stream.
Love it to be, but
You need to get a DeFi wallet to receive these tokens. We are not going to send it to your Binance wallet address. You need a Crypto.com DeFi wallet or another DeFi wallet that allows Cronos transactions, okay? That is on you. That's your education for this evening. And if you don't know how to do that, we have made videos on our channel explaining how to do that. So if you win, and I ask you for your DeFi wallet address, and you say, I don't know where that is, I don't know what that is, you need to go and learn. Everything is a learning experience. So, with all that being said, I will remind you later on in the stream, Crypto Warehouse on YouTube, type AWOOOOOO in chat, away we go. Now, I'm going to hand you over to the Oracle for what will seem like an hour, but it will in fact only be 3 minutes.
in my head, it'll be 3 minutes, but it's going to be an hour.
Okay. What's Bitcoin looking like?
Got some hellos. We've also got something big by Mr. Papa himself. Okay.
Good evening, Papa, and good Crow Originals here
as well. I'm going to go from the top of the chat because obviously that's what I do. So obviously he's got us talking about AWOOOOOO. So as Mike said, also should also mention we are also on Binance streaming
on Binance.
Most important thing to do on Binance. I don't even have it up today. I can't really be bothered. So do come over to YouTube. I know you mentioned coming to YouTube anyway, but I just want to really reiterate it for the Binance people. Come over to YouTube. Go to Google, Crypto Warehouse on Google, press the YouTube link, come to the stream, stay with there. I will not be reading on Binance. You will not be entered if you are in Binance saying AWOOOOOO. I'm not reading it. If you want to talk to us, even if it's you don't want to get in the giveaway, which obviously whatever, and you just want to talk to us, also come to YouTube. I'm not reading the Binance chat. So Kishan, surprise, surprise, he's also the first one to message the goat. The goat, Kishan. Shout out to you, who's also doing AWOOOOOO. So obviously all of you guys, I can see you all saying AWOOOOOO. Obviously Trump AWOOOOOO as well. Also, not to get political again, even though it is an election stream, so it's going to get political. Trump in the winning seat.
He is the winning seat.
One seat, basically.
He's won.
So that's a thing. That's been pretty funny to see. Everyone crying about. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Pakistan, shout out to you. Got a bunch of woos.
Pakistan's here. Finally.
He's
missed quite a few of our streams.
Yeah, it's been a while, I think. Powell as well here. Shout out to you as well. Original Cats. Obviously, we got Papa, which is Powell. But obviously, Original Cats, YouTube channel. Shout out to you guys as well. Thank you for being here. Joe Doodoo, all you guys saying woo, just say it again. You're all getting entered. Ultimate Music Academy. I've seen this guy a couple times as well. Shout out to you guys. KB's here, even to you as well. It says, I'd also like to contribute to 500 million Papa Crow tokens. Giveaway, which is very nice of you. Thank you very much for that. I think that's it. Oh, Danny's here. Go as well. So, I'm going to write it down at the end of the stream. I do want to preface this as well. And all you saying AWOOOOOO, you will get entered. I do it at the end of the stream though, so I don't, basically just spend 5 minutes doing nothing in the stream.
Yeah.
I'll do it at the end. So you will be entered. I will do it at the end of the stream though. Anyway.
One last thing. This is a really long intro.
Well,
the projects that we're covering tonight, every single one of them needs you to go and follow them on X. Okay? All of the links we're going to put into our Telegram at the end of the show. So all of the links to Reaper Squad, Crow Originals, Papa Crow, Wolfswap, they're all going to be on Telegram, okay? We do normally include them under the stream, but they're also on the tweets that we put out. Go and follow them, okay? Go and follow them, turn the notifications on, okay? We have a saying on the Cronos ecosystem, we're stronger together. Give everybody a follow, help their metrics, and of course, when you come over here and look at us, make sure to subscribe. I'm not saying anymore because the Oracle is going to tell us that Bitcoin is going to $80,000.
We do that first. Are we going to build on Crow first? Or are we going to tricks and shots?
You're going to
do Bitcoin first and then
do Bitcoin, then we're going to talk a little bit about build on Crow.
Okay, let me get it up then. I think this should
once we get going, like a diesel engine, once we get going,
exactly,
we go.
So this was the movement, okay?
Am I off camera?
No, I'm going to hide you now. I'm just going to hide you on the little thing.
That's fine.
There it is. There you go, you're hidden now.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So this is the chart. Basically, we were here, down here. My stream was here.
What price? What when you say here?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting on the right candle. We've got 1 hour
because we've wicked what 4,000.
Yeah, we were here. So basically, what I was saying down here was we're going to go up again. I think one of my targets was 71.2. Also, to be fair, I actually didn't know how long the election results were going to take to come through.
Yeah.
Came in a lot faster. Obviously, I was kind of going off last time, which had some issues, and that's in a couple of days. But this took like no time at all. It was a kind of a bit of a sweep for Trump, which is obviously great. But the resultant of that has led to this. So basically, my conversation with everybody I had with people who were in the chat yesterday was where we were going to see Bitcoin go to when obviously when Trump was, or obviously if and when, which obviously we know has come into power. What's going to happen to Bitcoin when that happens. My main point was this equilibrium up here, which we have come to perfectly, exactly came to it, and we're currently sitting in that area right now. So this is like pretty much like a play-by-play of what I said. Yes, not exactly play-by-play because obviously but this is pretty much what I said exactly.
Well, you called the moon chart
as well,
absolutely to perfection,
and I obviously called this. Obviously, I'm not saying I called it, but this is where I expected Bitcoin to go to when Trump was in power, or basically under the guise that Trump was to win the election, Bitcoin would go towards 75k. And basically within this equilibrium area. And we came to there. Obviously, we printed just below it at 74,891. Our wick was at 75.4. Basically within this area. My main, I also said on the stream, looking at, if I shimmy backwards, because, it was 75,254 to 75,648, which was this middle red area, which is like the main equilibrium area. So that was what I said last stream, which obviously was yesterday, to reference the election and where we're going to see based on that, which obviously we've seen perfectly. So that's really good. In terms of where we go from here, well, we've had a big bounce off this. And again, I mentioned this last stream. I made a big point of exaggerating the point of this red area. Obviously, I know KB was there. He'll know. I know some of you guys here. I think Chris was there as well. Kishan, all you guys were in last stream. And I did talk quite a bit about this red area and the importance of it in comparison to the last time we had an exact same scenario, which was this one. We had the exact same scenario. And the scenario was, we formed it, found resistance there, and then we fell quite drastically from it. And then what happened after that, which we didn't have just yet, was we came up towards it, did our thing at it, and then the resultant from it was we surpassed it and then bounced off it. So I compared this thing which happened down here, which resulted in us actually getting above 66k area and then allowing us to actually get towards 70k. And I compared that exact scenario to this exact scenario we have, which we've now fulfilled right now, which was finding resistance there, having a big dump from it, and then surpassing it using its support. We've done the exact same thing we did last time from the 66k, which is really, really good structure. We formed it, found resistance, big dump towards the breaker block down here, and then the resultant, which we've done now, which is pretty much perfect, I'd say, is we've had this bounce off equilibrium, found support at it, and now we're coming upwards. So in theory, this should be this scenario identical to this scenario we had over here, where we bounced off it and then did our thing and then came up. So we could have, if we look at what we've done previously to compare to where we are now, in theory, this should be our move now, which is this kind of arc and then a big pump upwards.
So what number?
So this should be the movement, okay? This pump. So we bring that over now, so I can look at it.
Okay.
Delete this. There we go.
It's like watching Darren Brown at work. This.
So to kind of apply what we just saw to where we are now, what I could expect is we've had this bounce. To apply the arc, I would think we're going to start to print towards 75k and then come down again back towards 72, 73k, wherever it is, 73k exactly.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have that surpass. The next critical area in this range we have is coming towards 78, 750, coming towards 79k for the high of the range.
Yeah.
So what I could think for the pump could be either coming upwards towards this 78, 767 for the range. We could exceed a bit higher, trying to get above equilibrium. But as I see it right now, we have found support above 72,879, which is the crucial area, which I do go on about all the time, which is the purple line. What was the purple line? Extension. What is extension? It basically confirms that we are now in this range, in between 72,185 and 78,7. So now we're in this true range. We're going to be doing our thing here. We've found good support here. So this is what I think is going to happen. We're going to do this bounce and then we'll continue onwards, probably coming towards 78.7. Obviously, this has been a pretty big positive thing which happened in the market. I'm not going to limit our movement to 78.7 because, as we know, we've talked about it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Where our true, not end game price, but as of a short term, a big price we are looking at is that 90k, 85k area, which I know you've had one similar. Yeah. I have my equilibrium there, so I'm not limiting our movement just to 78.750, but that's what I think we'll go to next.
Absolutely spot on.
There we go.
So
that's it then.
Next, let's get back to Cronos. First things first. We're just going to very quickly show you a news website. If you want to know about the Cronos ecosystem, you want to go and have a look at Build on Cronos, which hopefully the Oracle is now going to bring up now.
Yes, the Build on Cronos. I was reading the chat to see if I got missed anything. I'll get onto the chat in a minute after we cover this. So obviously, like you were just saying, this is the Build on Cronos, the news area, kind of bulletin board of Cronos, where everything kind of goes down. News-based. Obviously, not to plug anything, but we are on the page.
We are indeed
on your videos here.
Build on Cronos.
But
there's all the content, all the projects that we talk about, all the latest news. Now, there has been some breaking news that even the Oracle doesn't know about.
I don't know about that.
About 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Chris Marzalek from Crypto.com announced, I can't really say that name, but anyway, he announced the roadmap for Cronos, and it's massive, and it involves an ETF for Crow. Right. Did you hear that?
I heard ETF.
You heard that now. So there's lots of news. We can't cover that in this show, but it's bullish on Cronos and the Cronos ecosystem. So that's something to look out for. But as I said, if you want to go and find out all the general news about all of these projects, Crow Originals, Reaper Squad, Papa Crow, it's all on Build on Cronos. They also have a newsletter. So if you can't be, if you can't be making it to Build on Cronos every day, sign up for the newsletter. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. We're not sponsored by Build on Cronos. Go and check them out. Go and sign up for their newsletter. Yep. And once a week, you'll get an email with all of the information in about Build on Cronos. So that's that. Now we're going to get into the show. We're going to have a look at Wolf quickly very first. One announcement came out today that snuck in. Then we're going to talk about, I think, Ampli. We're going to talk about, no, not Ampli Finance. We're going to talk about Amplify. Then we're going to look at the moon chart. Then we're going to talk about Reaper Squad.
Yes.
So the breaking news, they've partnered with a game.
I'm waiting for it to load. Come on.
I believe they have partnered with a game.
Yes. From zero to hero, build by the pack for the pack. That's Wolfswap and Moon Journey. Can't emphasize enough the importance of Amplify. Lifted the whole Cronos chain exactly where it was needed. On top of that, 365 plus new members on board. Onboarded seamlessly into second EVM.
Is that the first tweet?
That's the first tweet.
What's the second tweet?
Probably the partnership. Probably the game you're talking about.
Okay, fine. Maybe I've gotten them wrong.
But it's, Amplified partnerships, Moon TX. So I'm just doing what I've been told, what I'm saying.
So Amplify, for those of you that don't know, if you've got an X account and you make a tweet about anything to do with Wolfswap or their ecosystem, it will get amplified, you'll get points, you'll go into a leaderboard, you can win prizes at the end. If you're a project, you can pay, I think it's $25, and you will have your tweet boosted by the Cronos users. I think Papa Crow tweeted out today that they are the 350th member. These are all people that are in the Cronos ecosystem, but they're also bringing in new people. And the key for a chain to be a success is to bring in new people. It's all well and good. We're all in this echo chamber talking to each other, but we need to bring more people in. If we can get 2,000-3,000 users of Cronos to 5,000 or 6,000, suddenly you've got a bigger chain, more TVL, more interaction, and then it's a snowball. For people think it's impossible, I was on the Solana ecosystem 2 or 3 years ago. It was exactly the same way that Cronos is today. There were projects building in adversity. And the reason was nobody wanted to talk about Solana. It was laughed at. Look at it now, third biggest chain. Cronos is probably not going to go along the same trajectory as Solana, which is fine, but it's certainly not going to go any lower than it is now, not with the news coming out. So get involved, it's important. And Wolfswap, off their own back, have started this Amplify system and brought people in. This has got nothing to do with the Cronos chain. They've done this themselves. They've funded it themselves. They're the biggest DEX aggregator on the Cronos ecosystem. Go and check them out. I've made videos about them in the past. Go and have a look at them. And if you want to get yourself a Wolf, like we've got an ERC 404, make sure to go and get one of them as well. There we go.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
right, Johnny, the next tweet.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend too long on each one because we're going to run out of time for your charts.
Yeah, which will take the majority.
Which will take the majority.
That's why
of the stream.
I'm letting the majority of the conversation happen, not with me, because I know I'm going to talk a lot about these charts.
I have a timer, by the way, for his charts.
Yeah, it's gonna
just ready for him.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Anyway, we're happy to partner with the Balls game.
Yes,
that sounds like a brilliant name.
Exactly.
For Amplify to boost up the voices of CroFam and their TG gameplay. What can you expect? Special Amplify campaign prizes offered by the Balls game. Moon prizes offered by the Balls game and us, excitement and fun, which is almost the most important part, obviously.
Exactly.
Use link to start the Balls TG game, which is here. Obviously, this is going to bring you a link into Telegram. Obviously, you know, as we are on the topic of Telegram, we do have links in the description where you're watching, which do have our Telegram and Twitter. So do get involved over there as well. So here's some screenshots. It's kind of like a Plinko drop game, which is obviously awesome top stuff going on here. Really great stuff. Has got a license for that anyway.
Yeah. If you're not, I mean, you can be in crypto to make money. That's fine. That's what we all want to do. But you can have fun along the way. You know, Tariq does wheel spins in his Tesla for fun. Some of us can't afford Teslas, and we have to go and play Plinko games on Telegram. Yeah. Each to their own. But
so they got a license. That's why.
I think Tariq's got a license.
Oh yeah, no, driving license probably, yeah, but in like gambling.
I reckon he's got a helicopter license, Tariq. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. He got from like a amateur pilot, like fighter pilot, like non-commercial or non-military commercial fighter flying, like where it has the guns but it has no bullets in it.
Yeah, I think so. So massive news from Wolfswap. That's not the only partnership they've got. We've had Ampli Finance. They've had their token launch. We've got Amplify going on. There's a lot going on Wolfswap, and of course, Build on Cronos is always keeping you up to date on that news, so make sure to check them out. Right, do you want to do the moon chart before we crack on? I'm going to press the start button. All right,
I'm going to do fast because we've already done charts on this one. I've already done the video. Okay. So let's just go down to where my bookmark is.
Am I off camera now?
Nope.
I'm still on camera.
There we go. Here we go. So let's see. So we've come down to the area which I thought that anyway. I'm not going to talk about it. I need to hide the camera. Let's go. Ready. Okay. I want a daily. I want a big because I did do this line. So we have the main area down here, 4227. Also, we have Whitwork below, but the main area are these two support areas. I explained in the video. I believe I said in the video. This is the main support area.
You did,
I believe we're going to hold. Obviously, I've got the green line from this area coming upwards. So basically, the main premise of my drawing was we would come down to this area and then start to come upwards. Again, I drew this on the daily. This is a big, because obviously I was asked for a screenshot of what I think was going to happen, which I believe is this kind of cycle we have going on here. So my main point during the video, which I believe was uploaded to...
I put it on X. It's on X.
Exactly, X, sorry, not Twitter. Which was coming down to this main area and then coming back upwards again and starting to actually kind of revert our movement back upwards. Obviously, as we see it right now, we're at 4054, so a bit lower than 4227, but the support area ranges from 4077 to 4304 and are also on larger ranges. You can see this main orange area is on the daily, which we haven't printed below yet, and this other one over here, I believe, is also on it actually might be on the lower time frame, but the main support areas over here are from the dailies, and we haven't printed below them yet. So they're still in these areas. You can still hold them support, which I believe we're going to be doing, holding them support and then continuing onwards, upwards again during this kind of fluctuation back up towards this area. And again, this is obviously going to take some time on the daily, bearing in mind, the last wick we saw in this kind of, arcing cycle was 1st of August. The low was around September, middle of September time, coming towards October as well. We had 2 like bottoms here, and then we had another high at basically the 1st of November. So it does take months for this to happen. So obviously the next one could be coming into end of December, January time for this moving upwards again. Obviously we're gonna have Santa ho-ho-hos all over the shop, which are going to bring us up as well. So I'm reckoning that this is going to be a slow, steady move back upwards during the rest of this month, onwards into December as well. So I think we are going to be positive on the daily. Again, on the 4 and 1 hour, you maybe see some negativity, but personally, I think we're going to be continuing upwards for moon as well. So obviously, it could be a good time to get in now for a longer term investment into December, January time.
Not financial advice.
Oh, please don't. No. I am awful at charts. I am the worst. Do not ever listen to me. I'm just showing you what I think. That's it. I'm not saying much more.
By the way, Croginals have said that the spelling is wrong.
Okay, I'll defend myself here because I copy-pasted it from the notepad which he gave me. Okay, I'm full screening this. I will show you it right now on the screen.
We don't need to see it.
No. It's not my fault. It's his fault, not me. Okay.
Can I explain myself?
Go on.
Before you go off on one. I say it as Croriginals because you are Crow Originals. That's why I call it Croriginals. Okay?
How do I do this?
That's the problem with the spelling. It's not you, it's me. It's like Pythe and Piv. It's Pythe, okay? It's Pythe in my head. It's Pythe on the camera.
There it is. This is a notepad. Okay, this is why it's been given. I'm going to crop it and zoom in. I'm showing our notepad, our secret saucy notepad, which has everything we need in it. Okay. This is what I was given. I have no input on this notepad. What do you see there? I copy pasted it. All right, there you go. I've wiped myself.
Can we just carry on with the show? You know, you're not just throwing me under the bus. You're tying me to the floor. You're tying me to the floor. Okay. You're blindfolding me, and then you've driven over me in the bus, and then you've reversed, and then you've driven over me, and then you've reversed.
I'm not making enemies here. I'm just stating my case. I'm clearing my name. Okay. I don't want to make enemies here. I want to make friends.
Before we get to Croginals, that's the correct spelling. We are now going to have a look at Reaper's squad, who I believe are second. Are they not?
No, you're wrong as well. Jesus. Amateur hour over here.
What's next?
Original.
Is it?
Original, yeah.
I don't even know what order. You've got everything in front of you. I have nothing. This is all I have to go off. Okay?
This is how little he appreciates you guys. He thinks it's that lowly of you to put you last. I'm not saying the person in last is lowly. That's not what I meant. Okay.
Right, so Croginals next.
Yeah.
Fine, okay. So now, Croginals. I've given you a bit of blurb to go through at the start, haven't I?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me read this out.
Slowly.
The things that our project focuses on is creating a brand that a larger audience can engage with, even if they are not into crypto. We're just trying to do this through animations, video games, physical trading cards, and other products, music, community events. That's pretty cool, that.
It is.
That is pretty cool. I do like that a bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying you do exploding cats, but something along those lines would be pretty cool. Like a funny haha. But obviously we'll get into it. We'll see what sort of things they've got going on anyway.
I did trim that down as well.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do is they're trying to have crypto adoption, but they're trying to do it by getting people into crypto via things which they enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give you a perfect example of where crypto has effed up. Games. We have tried to make every game under the sun in crypto, and they are garbage.
All suck.
Okay? There are a few exceptions to that, but on the whole, they're all garbage. Now, you take Epic Games, you take Riot, and you give them blockchain technology, and they will have 500 million people playing blockchain games in a month's time.
Give them the strategy of how they can make profit out of it, and they'll do it, and there you go, sorted. Because they know how to make a game. They've made Fortnite. And I think one of the better solutions is, I'm not saying this will happen, but implementing blockchain in a game which already exists is going to be a bit more guaranteed success rather than making a new game. Because making a new game is hard. There's tons of games, there's indie games, there's tons of different games.
Yeah.
There's these trashy mobile games which come out. I'm not saying all mobile games are trash.
So, a strategy. We've got to stick to the plan. Okay. Otherwise, we'll get very passionate and we'll end up talking about taking over Grand Theft Auto and implementing all kinds of things. So the strategy of going after people's hobbies and going after people's pastimes that they like, okay? No. It's a better strategy than trying to reinvent Fortnite on the blockchain that nobody's going to use because you've built it on, say, where there's 3,000 people
Fortnite's been around in Battle Royale terms about 2017.
Exactly.
So about, obviously, 7 years.
So we get the strategy and we like the strategy. Now, they have an awful lot to get through. So what I'm going to do is not talk about them, and I'm going to let the Oracle bring up some of the links to do with Croginals, not Croriginals.
No,
It's just so hard for me to say Croginals, Croriginals.
But on your defence, though, Croriginals, like originals,
Original Crow. Yeah, like the OG
I
Crows.
get that. Okay,
Exactly.
even though that's not what they're going for. Which
Maybe
is
we launch a
what
competitor.
I appreciate you guys are not going for. He might not, obviously.
Why don't we launch a competitor
Originals.
to Croginals and call it
Original dogs.
Crow Originals?
Original dogs.
And we'll
cats.
create crows.
Yeah. Screw you guys. Yeah.
Let's go. Right, then.
We're gonna
Let's
go
have a
against
look
you
at
guys.
some of their
I'm not
project.
project.
I like the NFTs, by the way.
Yes.
NFTs are good.
Hopefully the screen isn't getting cut off. Again, we've got UI elements and stuff. It might be cutting off a bit. If it is getting cut off, I'll just say it out loud.
Yeah. And you're going to look at the chart as well.
Yes, on TradingView.
Perfect.
So you can look at them on TradingView.
Yes, VVS is now fully on TradingView.
Exactly. Shout out to you guys. Made my job a lot easier.
Yeah, the problem we've had in the past when we've looked at Cronos projects is a lot of the charts are not on TradingView. It makes the Oracle's job very difficult.
Exactly. My handy dandy Da Vinci Code, esque methods cannot be ported over.
So where are you going to start then? You're going to go through
The welcome
I'm
page is
not
what I'm
gonna
going to start with.
Sorry?
Welcome page is what I'm going to start with. So, I change the sidebar. No, I have not.
Can't get the staff. I've said it since
Wait
the
a
start of the
minute.
show.
The sidebar does say Reaper's Squad, but on the notepad it's originals. Sorry, it does say originals, but originals.
Can't get the staff.
All right, whatever. I'm going to go up again for Reapers, whatever.
You're probably
We're already
hungover from celebrating your father's
wanna hear
victory in the election, Baron, aren't you?
Trying to look like Barron. I think I look like Barron.
He looks like Baron.
I think I look
Who in chat thinks he looks like Baron Trump? If
we
you
get
don't
an image of
know,
Baron-
if you don't know who Baron Trump is, don't get it up. You've got Cronos.
I'm getting it
Go and
up.
have a look at Baron. We're going to be here all night.
It's one thing, all right?
He looks like Baron Trump. I do not look like Donald Trump before Tariq even thinks.
I need to
about
find a
what's
photo which
wrong
actually
with
looks
us.
like me, because somebody's actually done it like me.
Can we just?
You know what?
talk
I'm not
about
bringing it up.
Originals.
I'm doing it, okay, God. Honestly, this guy over here doesn't appreciate what I'm doing right now. All right. Original. The first PUUUSH.fun project listed on the Crypto.com DeFi wallet.
Which, by the way, also Reaper's Squad.
Jeez, honestly.
Reaper's Squad are also from
Yeah.
PUUUSH.fun. There you go.
Honestly, ridiculous.
I'm not going to say another word now.
So these are all the websites. It's available on not only on Crow but on Base as well. Over here, this is the chart. Obviously, there's a plugged-in chart. Obviously, we have our own chart, which we're going to look at from VS Finance on TradingView with my own colours and whatnot. So we're not going to list it here. But obviously, it's got some numbers of here from Dex Screen. I believe this one is instead of Dex Tools, which is makes my computer lag. I think I'm trying to find the information. You know what? We'll go through it in a minute. Actually. So, the Criginal, I want to make sure I say this completely right. I don't want to get flamed. Cat's NFT project is an initiative to build community on the Cronos blockchain. Our 1,500 unique pixelated cats are instantly recognizable and full of personality. True to our mission, we feed our family. Holders of our NFTs will receive a 5% royalty on secondary market sales. That's very nice, that is.
He's very nice.
Very nice. It reminds me of CryptoPunks a bit. Obviously, with that, obviously, I'm not saying every single NFT which is pixel art is a
I know what you mean.
but it's in the way they're
do.
looking instead of they're looking to the left to the right. No, I'm not saying trust it.
They're very, very nice.
So you click on the Adopt Your Cat button below to launch your minting, launch our minting platform powered by Do NFT. Again, this is just to get involved with the NFT project over here. I want to see if I can scroll down to more of these. Obviously, they're talking about they've got games going on. They're trying to do obviously have their physical card game as well. Some other animations. They actually do have an arcade. There's actually something tangible, which you know what? If we have time at the end, I'll play it because again, I know we've got I've got me speaking a lot. Some actual spaces to get involved with the community and actually hear what they have to say, which is really good. I like this because obviously quite a lot of projects they do this. Obviously, they do actually try and get involved, whether it's not on Discord but on Twitter. But I think there's not enough of that. I think it's one of the base point things you need to have in your project.
The base requirement.
Exactly, it's having one of these either Spaces or Discord. It's better on Spaces because you can get Discord. You have to be in the Discord server. You have to go. But on Twitter, on Spaces, they can get advertised to other people. I think having a Twitter space or something along those lines. I think probably Twitter space is probably one of the best places to go with this. So I think this is brilliant. I'm glad they're doing this because not enough projects do this.
There's a lot of projects we look at because we look at a lot of projects, and we're like a filter. Probably 9 out of 10 projects that approach us, we never work with them, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that we're working with Cronos or anybody else on this stream, we're not. But they are...
Give me a one here, it said you look like Biden. He's joking, he said joking.
I'll take that. I'll take Biden.
All right.
Anything else you want to say?
There's a lot of chat. Okay, I apologise to everybody. I'm not trying to interrupt you. There's a lot of chat. I will go through it. Checkpoint.
We will. What was I going to say about Cronos? Yeah, so a lot of the projects are invisible. If you find a project which has spaces or Binance Square events or even YouTube streams, those are the projects that are out there. If you sit there and say, oh, I don't think this is a real project, or I don't think these guys are real, go and join the spaces. Go and listen to what they have to say.
Exactly.
If you go in there and they spend 20 minutes talking crap and you don't like them, leave and don't follow their project. But I guarantee you, I have not been in a single spaces where these projects haven't talked sense. Now, yes, you're always going to get a clown that comes in there talking nonsense like some hippie, right?
Yeah.
I get that. That's what spaces are. They always have an out there individual, okay? On the whole, the people that run these projects have a brain, and a really big brain, and they're really clever,
Like me.
okay? Yes, like Baron Trump next to me. So go and join their spaces, because, as I've said at the start, this is an educational stream. This is not here to promote any one of these projects. It's to show you a different chain and give you a different perspective. Go and join their spaces. Go and listen to what they have to say. You might not want to learn about their project, but you will learn about the ecosystem. You will learn about community, and you will listen to the banter that goes on in these spaces. If you sit there with your Binance screen like that, okay?
You're not getting involved, are you?
You are not getting involved in anything. You
just
are
like
just...
with us, joining our Telegram and our Twitter.
Yes.
You know, you're not getting involved, you're just here.
Exactly. Go and ask questions.
Exactly.
Ask them a question. Why did you pick cats? It doesn't.
Exactly.
Nobody cares about the question.
Yeah.
They want you to get involved. So don't sit there, because what you're doing is passively leeching off the crypto community. That's what you're doing.
Exactly.
You're just sitting there looking at Binance going, Bitcoin's gone up, Ethereum's gone up. Well, good for you. But there are tens of thousands of people out there that need you in their communities to help them grow.
And obviously, depending how big they are on their Twitter, you know, on their Twitter Spaces, will see if you get questions actually answered or not.
Exactly.
How big the audience, but it's even better when they have, Twitter Spaces which aren't massively big with however many people were asking questions, because that is probably one of the best ways of getting involved. Obviously,
Absolutely.
Not only join Telegrams or Discords, but actually being able to talk to people who are members of the project, and actually being able to firsthand be able to talk to them and see what they're thinking of doing. On a personal note, is probably one of the best ways to get involved with
Exactly.
a project. So,
I've not been in a single Telegram group of a Cronos chain project where they've all been dicks. Okay, if I'm being blunt, right? I have been in plenty on Solana where they've all been, because they're there for a fast buck. Believe you me, if you want a fast buck, you don't use the Cronos chain. Okay, you go on and use Solana.
Yeah.
So go and join them. Croginals, I think I've said that right, are just like Papa Crow, are just like Reaper Squad, just like Wolfswap. An extra 300, 400, 500 followers from these streams will make a big difference to a lot of those projects in terms of metrics, in terms of how they look. We give away their coins, which means we expand the number of people that hold their tokens. All of those things in a small way help their projects. So don't sit there and just be lazy. Don't sit there and just expect everything to fall in place. You get nothing in this life for free. Pull your finger out and go and join in. And yes, I look like Joe Biden.
Yep.
That's my speech done.
There you go.
I don't want to speak
definitely
again.
want just like Joe Biden.
I'm gonna
Trying to shake hands with ghosts and whatnot. I think that was a pointer. The first time he tried to shake hands with nobody, I think that was the time you should get him out, because he's starting to see the afterlife. He's going through the bridge of the afterlife. He's seeing people which aren't actually there. You know what I'm saying? So,
is that why he turns around on stage? Because he's surrounded by
all the previous presidents who died.
The previous
egg him on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Lincoln. Hello.
Yeah.
Roosevelt. Hello.
exactly. So I think,
Kennedy. Like that, with his head, try to put it back in
you couldn't
place.
quite tell. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, let's move on.
I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we can look at the game. That's pretty much it on the. Whoa. Halloween NFTs. The season of
the
Halloween
Halloween
is not
NFTs.
over. I don't like this.
I don't like Halloween being a
November
day.
2nd. Let's take every single Halloween. That is sick. Look at that.
I can't see.
You can't see
I'm
anything,
miles
you're Joe
away.
Biden, aren't you?
I'm like buying.
Let me find that one. That one's sick. Wait, let me find that one. These are cool. These are all cool. I'm not saying none of them aren't cool. Slenderman, that's cool. I like that one. Freddy Krueger, I like that one as well. These are sick.
How much are these NFTs?
They range. Let me go to the
What's the floor price?
exactly. Yeah. Let's. Oh yeah, floor price. Probably the floor price. I'm already here on the lowest anyway. $25. Not bad.
$25.
Let's do the highest. I want to see what the highest is. I want to see what the most respected is. Animated stuff. It's animated stuff going on here. I'm sure these are some of the ones which are relisted and then sold again with some ridiculous prices from other people. But these look pretty cool. There's some actual GIFs here which actually have animations behind them. Cool looking stuff here again. Obviously, some of these range from a couple $100 and whatnot.
Decent prices though.
This one's cool. I can't find it because I don't know. There's a couple. This one's cool. I don't even know if it's an NFT or if it's just a trailer, but it's got the side of the blown bits.
And by holding these, they get 5% of the royalties.
Yes.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's anything specific to the Halloween ones, but I think they're just
Across
themed
the
anyway.
charts, yeah.
Exactly. So I think it just is the same. Obviously, they're here right now. They can probably tell us, but I believe they're just the same in terms of what you get out of them. But they're pretty sick anyway. So I respect Halloween. I don't like this like November the 2nd. Let's take everything down. And there's no trick or treaters anymore. I've seen.
No trick or treaters
anymore.
No trick or treaters. They've all moved on to crypto.
Exactly. We'll get back onto the arcade if we have some time at the end. Because I know I talk
You
a
can
lot.
look at the chart now.
Let me see if there's any links. I think there's a couple of links actually. Etsy.
Yeah, you can buy. Can you buy the packs on Etsy?
They actually do have the cards.
Yes,
That's
they do.
cool.
You can buy packs.
Do you do anything with them?
No, but it's pretty cool that you can buy a pack of cards, isn't it?
Oh, there's no game to it. Aww.
You disappointed him. Look at him. What? You're not a boomer, are you? What? Are you a Gen Z?
I don't know. I think I'm Gen Z. I don't know.
Are you a Kamala Harris fan?
I don't like being part of Gen Z because I'm not on the outer end of it. I'm not Gen Alpha.
You're with all those crybabies,
Exactly.
aren't you? The ones that need to hug blankets and things. Anyway, yeah.
Cool cards though. Anyway, I'm not dissing the cards.
They are cool. And again, like I said, their strategy is to bring people in from the outside.
Yeah.
You don't grow if you're stirring the same pot. You need to add things to the pot.
The sickest game. Remember Club Penguin card game?
Yes.
The Club Jitsu.
Yes.
I love this game. This was the simplest game. You got elements and you got numbers and that's it.
Yeah.
Simplest card game ever. Make a game like that. I haven't seen a game like that since.
No. Should we move on?
Criminals, do that. My idea. You can take it. Don't worry. Go Card Jitsu, Club Penguin card game. Copy them.
Well,
Gen 2 cards.
To be honest,
game.
his dad is now the president of the United States of America, so maybe he can have a word with Donald.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get some words and maybe we can get some government funding from Criminals.
Let's move on.
I'll move on. I want to see
12 o'clock at night.
They have Twitter and Medium, but we do have to move on to the charts. Okay?
By the time you finish this, we were going to be coming up to the next election.
Oh, take the wrong one.
So we are. Is this a chart? Am I off the screen now?
Nope.
You can keep me off on that page if you want. I don't mind. Keep me off on that page. Who wants to see? Who wants to see Joe Biden?
Exactly.
Am I off now?
Exactly. Got a troll in the chat. Okay, Danny, this is actually guy's a troll. Okay, he's trying to pretend he's giving the C phrase. That's actually C phrase.
Oh, we've been getting them
exactly.
for weeks.
It's funny though. Okay, so we've got some ranges. Again, obviously this is we looked at Moon, look at Bitcoin. Those are charts we looked at. I don't know what's going on. So these are Cardinals, Reaper, and Papa Crow.
Yeah.
There's the chart on that.
The charts we've got are Moon,
I don't think I have a chart on that, do I?
Croginals. You've got Moon, Croginals, and Reaper. They're the charts.
Right, yeah, because
we don't have the chart.
I know we have
Papa
Papa Crow. I didn't remember if we had a chart on it. Anyway.
No, we haven't.
So this is actually a chart I haven't actually looked at yet in terms of the way we're moving, but I do have our ranges drawn and we are moving pretty nicely. So unfortunately I've been informed that I have to make this text larger so you guys can actually see the price, even though everything's getting cut off. I do apologize for that. Everything on my screen is getting cut off by the price, but I will just read it out loud anyway.
I'm taking up a different position, you see, so I can actually help with the stream.
So you can see this red area and these two blue areas over here. This is equilibrium, okay? So these are the most important areas when you look at just these like lines up and down. So you got this, you know, see this bounce here, this bounce off this one, this bounce in this area, and our current test right here, right now. Obviously, we had this big wick. You know, obviously all coins have this when they have this massive move up and then move down again, and then here. So it seems like our current form. And again, this spans back 18th of July or 18th of June 2024. Obviously, I don't know if this is the most up-to-date representation of the coin's history or not, but this is what I have so far. So we can see we have pretty much every coin has this massive move up, massive move down again, and then we start to form our normal price action. So you can see our lowest was this equilibrium, our highest was this equilibrium we're in right now. So our entire range is in between, basically these two ranges here. In between the prices I shall give is 0 and 485, 485. So that's basically our range as of right now. Currently we are in the one in between 242 and 485. Okay, so let's zoom back in to actually talk about it. Let's go into the 4 hour so you can see what's going on. So you can see multiple tests at these areas. This one, you know, slightly there. So historically, we've been stuck below this equilibrium on the daily.
Yeah, it looks good, that, doesn't it? That's a really good chart.
On the daily anyway. I will go to the 81 because it's a bit easier to look at. This one will give more details in terms of what we're moving. So we need to remember that we are going to be stuck below this equilibrium, this higher one. Also on the 4 hour, we're coming back down again. So we need to remember on the higher range and the higher time frame, we should be coming down in theory if we follow through what we've been doing so far. Yeah. So bearing that in mind, let's go into this lower time frame and look what we're doing. We are currently at this current equilibrium, but the low I could probably expect coming down again is towards 324 down here with this low on this range. We also have this equilibrium which we've been bouncing off a couple of times, especially as of late. 26th of October, 1st November esque area coming up to it. So. We have this big old gap here as well, which we could potentially fill and have support at if we do come down to it. Let me make that purple. Here we go. So we could potentially have this. You can see this really nice bounce off of this orange line at 405. This pretty much exact bounce with these two highs at 402. So we could see in our price action we've had so far, obviously we were kind of in a downtrend, and now we're trying to come back up again. So if we draw out this trend, we can see this is the high, probably this is the low, high, this is the low. So our surpass of this high kind of brought us into a new, in theory, if we do a higher low now, into a new trend. So if we can stay above, this is a higher low. So if we can stay above this line at 259, then we are going to be continuing in a different trend, as opposed to this one, that obviously is going to be a bullish trend. So in theory, this should hold up. Obviously, it's not in the true area. This should hold up. Actually, let me test it. On the 243, it's not in the appropriate area, so we may hold this. I wouldn't hold too much gravitas on it. But in theory, based on market movement, we should be in a bull trend now. So we should do a higher low. So in terms of where we could see that higher low, well, we do have 324 as a potential area for a high, which obviously we have floated at a couple of times before. If we look at previous price action, I do want to see if I can find a breaker block in some of these areas. We do have some areas here, especially some ones back here, which is actually a positive one. It's just shrunk down. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in on it because it's quite small. There we go. There we go. So if we draw that across, we can see how we've been respecting this. It's decent. Obviously, again, this is quite on this time frame and this range. It's a bit decently erratic movement. But there are different areas, especially with this. What you can see, we've got another rectangle here, which is identical to the one we've just seen. Which also has this sort of movement, where if we actually look at it, we can see, there we go, let's show that. So you can see we have this bounce, we have the bounce again of support as a breaker block. Again, we can flip these because these are our resistances in nature. So both these areas are, so this area should be a support area. This in between 309 and 329, within these areas, again, we have midpoints, should be a decent support area. Okay. I'm not saying we have it as permanent, we can flip these areas, which we have seen previously. You can see this bounce here, this bounce here, this bounce here, this bounce here again. So you can see breaker blocks, they are all the blocks which get flipped to the opposite side. So I'm not saying they can never be, obviously the perfect ones are, you use them with resistance once or twice, you flip them with support and you never go below them. That's the perfect, but obviously they're not perfect support resistance. They can vary in terms of how they get used. Okay. So we have flipped that again. So this should be a good support area at 329 and 309, like I said. So even if we don't hold this gap, which could still potentially have buy orders in, we could come down to an area like 317 down here and then bounce. So that could be not only a good support area to go back upwards again, but that could be our higher low. which could then allow us to do a higher high, which
that would be a good price to buy in.
Exactly, which in theory, if we see the long-term trend we've had like this, we should see our higher high be back up above and beyond 411, which would then allow us to go back above equilibrium. So the most important thing is trying to get above this main equilibrium on the higher time frame, which is in between 387 and 343. And technically right now we are above it. And we have had a print above it. We haven't truly formed in it yet. But you can also see on the higher range, we have another negative order block in the breakup block area, which means this is going to be positive. Yeah. So what I could potentially see in this trend is we could come down to this area. We could do, as per market trend, we could do a higher high, and then use this area as support, and then actually start to break up and then continue onwards. So it seems like this could be a potential for moving upwards. This could actually start to show signs of breaking out of this trend. Exactly. So
perfect.
As I see it right now, that's our movement down here and then up again. So yeah.
Right then, let us crack on. We are now going to take a look at Reaper's squad. Are we not?
Should be.
I think that one's next.
Yep.
According to my memory, which is not working properly, by the way. So we had a question from Trollcoin. Trollcoin, there is no Trollcoin on the stream. Trollcoin, I put out at least 3 tweets that said, if you want to appear on the Cronos night stream, you need to get in touch with us and we'll put you on the stream. I haven't heard from you. I've had no DM. I've had no comment. It doesn't cost you anything. We don't charge for you to appear here. If Trollcoin wants to be on the next stream, all you've got to do is DM me.
They're trolling though, aren't they? They're going to be trolling.
No, it's Trollcoin.
Yeah, they're trolling though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. They can be on the stream.
Trolling.
I'm quite happy to include everybody. So all you got to do is send me a link to your latest news, your latest articles, your coin, whatever it might be, and we will go and have a look at your coin.
Following me. Sorry. I'm not coming.
Next month, why don't we? We'll stream on the 6th, probably about the 6th or 7th of December. So you're likely to see us in Christmas hats.
All right, what I think we should do is we'll go through Reaper coin. I want to read the chat.
Fine, go for the chat.
Should we do that now? Or should we do that?
Okay. Before you do the chat, let everybody know how they can enter the competition to win crypto.
So if you want to enter, for the giveaway, to come in, type AWOOOOOO in the chat. I believe, even though we are doing multiple coins, we should have some like meows and
where do they type AWOOOOOO in the chat? How do they get to AWOOOOOO the chat?
Well, no. This is off.
You need to start from the beginning. It's like the Sound of Music with Do Re Mi.
Yeah, but this is part of it. You have to come into the chat and say this. To get to the chat, you have to do it. That's what I'm doing, okay?
Like Yoda.
I'm not doing Yoda. This is a good flow. Okay?
What else you
What I'm saying is, you can type AWOOOOOO, but I'm saying, should we not let them type like meow?
No, it's AWOOOOOO.
Fine. That's just one question I'm asking, which you've now answered. Thank you.
Just AWOOOOOO.
Okay.
It's pinned in chat.
Yes.
So does it not say type AWOOOOOO in chat to enter the competition? Does it not say that?
I don't know. I can scroll up if you let me finish. Type AWOOOOOO comes to the chat.
His dad wins the presidential election, and Baron gets all aerated.
I don't want to read chat anymore. I don't want to read chat anymore. You've ruined it. You've ruined it for everybody. I'm going to read this at the end of the stream. Comes to the chat. Quick words on Google. If you're not in it already, if you're in Binance, you'll lose anyway. In chat sucks there. Go to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be losing, you want to be cool like us. Go to the YouTube, which is Crypto Warehouse on Google. First link there should be the YouTube channel. Go to the live stream. Type AWOOOOOO. There you go. Okay. I'm not reading the chat anymore. I'm going to do it at the end of the stream because he put me off.
Kabir doesn't want technical analysis. I'll read the chat. Tariq has said AWOOOOOO for the 16th time. Solo Sky, good evening.
You're sleeping at my TA. That's really offended me.
Tariq, I'm taking it easy, but of course, Baron's been up for 76 hours consecutive. The election campaign's been hard on him.
Reaper squad. Let me change the sidebar.
What is Reaper squad?
Let's find out, shall we? Reaper squad. First link I have is their Twitter.
Perfect.
Reaper squad on the Cronos blockchain. Mint NFTs here, which we will go to. I assume we have that already on the.
Yes, they are not. They have not minted out yet. They
graduated in less than 5 minutes from which is very, very good.
And it's brand new, this, by the way. So I just want to caveat what you're talking about, because what's important. Crow-journals have been around for a little bit of time. Papa Crow is fairly new. Moon has been around for some time. Reaper Squad is fairly new. So they've only just started their mint in October. So when we go to the minting page, you're going to see that it's not it's not. I think it's 250 or 270 Crow to mint out. The coin is doing exceptionally well, but please bear that in mind that it is a fairly new project. We have caught it quite early.
These are some cool photos though.
They are
really
pretty cool, aren't they?
Cool.
They are pretty cool.
I really like these. Okay, well these are just some like obviously showing off some NFTs. Let's just get on. So this is obviously again follow their Twitter as per every single project we've seen in this. We have a white paper. I'm going to get to that in a minute because obviously I want to see the NFTs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, make sure you do go follow everyone who's mentioned in the stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's wait for this. So there we go. So this is their page here. So whitelist. Well, these are prices anyway. So obviously, if you're to get in early, it's 209, but the 250 for the public price.
What's 250? Is that about 250 times 7 cents? What's that? 7, 14. It's about $20.
I
think about $20 to mint. So again,
21.
Like the cheaper end of Croginals, they're like $20, $25 for these NFTs. It's not a lot, is it?
Exactly.
You know, you look at a membership to Netflix, it's $150 a year. It's $20 or $25 to become a member of the Croginals or become a member of Reaper Squad. It's not a lot. You know, if you want to buy a wolf, for example, from Wolfswap, I think they're $250 to $300. But that gives you 5% of their trading volume. So again, don't look at this as this costs this or this costs that. Look at what it gives it. It lets you become a member of their VIP team. You'll have a holders chat. You'll have access. You know, we've talked about the 5% commission that you get from Croginals. I know Papa Crow, they've also got a revenue generation going on there. So don't look at like $20, $25 and think, oh, it's just an animated GIF. It's not. It's like a token. It's like a key to get access to their community. So don't just think of it as a picture. It's not a picture.
Yeah. So we're on to the white paper here. We went to the website. Obviously, we saw the minting process. Obviously, you need to connect your wallet to actually see the so on the website. You can mint. You can see the gallery. You can see the royalties. You can claim. That's it. So to do the majority on the website, you do need to connect your wallet. So let's look at the white paper for the introduction and see what they have in their roadmap and whatnot. So Reaper Squad is a community project on the Cronos blockchain. We aim to deliver a unique ecosystem between NFT, token, and play-to-earn games. Our goal is to be the biggest coin on Cronos EVM and ZK EVM. The principles are they're always building, they're transparent, and community always comes first. INT will have 2,000 unique pixelated Reapers. By holding one, you'll have a vast range of benefits. You'll also receive special stuff in our play to earn DeFi game. Very nice. We've got a game going on. We've got a reward system. Very nice. Okay, so let's go to the team over here. So this is all the links to their Twitters here. So the art is built by this guy. Obviously, we saw that in the main page. So this is all their Twitters. You can go have a look at them. Obviously, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I do want to see the tokenomics though. And the roadmap. So tokenomics. Because transparency is needed for a project to succeed, this is our tokenomics basically. So their launch on Push.fun, as we saw in their Twitter. Upon graduation, liquidity will be burned. Let's have a 1 billion token supply, and then we'll be burning monthly. Very good.
Yeah,
very good setup there. This is just so you can go like look into the project themselves on the back end side of things. You can see their wallets, the main wallet address, the team, and whatnot. So you can obviously we sometimes look at it on the connections between wallets and how diverse something is. Obviously, we can see it based on the Reaper coin, how diverse it is. Obviously, if you do want to go do that, let's quickly go on the roadmap. I want to actually see what they are trying to do. So this is phase 1, which is like kind of the basic. I would assume anyway, is the basic kind of setup for the project, which is graduated from Push.fun, then renounce ownership and DEX listing. We are listed on Obsidian Finance, Wolfswap, and DoSwap. So the basic setup. What they're doing right now though, that's what I want to see. So here we go. Actually, good stuff going on. Partnership once we launch will be included below. Crude's NFT DNA Lab collaboration. Original. It's just so natural to say original.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
Original Cats, DEX launching partners, Titans of Cronos partnership as well. So we've got some partnerships going on.
Yeah.
Which obviously, again, it's still ongoing.
And that goes on quite a lot in the Cronos ecosystem. You will see different projects partnering with each other. You'll also see different tokens being paired as well. You could stake your moon and earn Crow with Knife, Stake Your Moon and Earn Merry, all of those kind of things, they go on VVS and Abyssus Bay and of course Wolfswap. So it does go on quite a lot. And then there's the, have you heard of earn.com?
I don't know very much.
So earn.com, you can like stake your Papa Crow, you can stake other coins on there, and then you can earn as a single asset or you can earn as an LP. So there's lots of that stuff going on as well. There is a comment in chat. Yes, you are correct. There is 2 things to point out. Crowjournals and Wolfswap are both multi-chain. They're not just on Cronos. They're also on Base, Polygon, Blast in the case of Moon. They're also on the Cronos new ZK blockchain. So yes, they are multi-chain as well. And again, that's going to help them in the future. So yes, you are correct. But in this instance, the collabs is what makes these things really work.
Exactly. Last thing, actually, NFT details. I'll just slow this on the bottom there. So this is obviously the majority of NFTs are built like this, where they have individual assets per eyes and clothing, items and whatnot, and they're all algorithmically like kind of stitched together to make unique photos, which obviously builds into this. So obviously, I assume all this game multiplied together basically for each and every kind of unique option will around basically kind of sum up into 2,000 different NFTs. So the traits, there's 15 unique legendaries, 15 eyes, the backgrounds, the hands, accessories, items, mouth and tunic. So all these different things you can see. So you see they've got smiles and frowns and whatnot. So these all get kind of generated into different types of photos, and then you've got your own unique NFT. So some benefits of having NFTs. This is really important as well. Free merch for minting a legendary, discounted merch for all NFT minters. Pretty cool. Custom items in the DeFi game, more rewards for raiding. Let me close this again. From raiding, I assume raiding servers.
No, raiding tweets.
Oh, it's right. Okay.
Yeah. So somebody puts out a tweet and you get paid to raid. That's what Amplify is. So if you retweet or if you like retweet or like or comment on a tweet, then you get points and you go into leaderboard. So raiding is like a really big thing in Telegram. It's a really big thing in Discord. It's one of those things where you say, this Telegram chat is closed until there's been 20 retweets, and then you've got to go and retweet to get the Telegram group open and stuff like that. So it's like a big community thing, and it works quite well. And also you have YouTube stream raids.
Yes.
Where we got raided by Crow. Crow with Knife raided us 6 months ago.
Yeah, it was.
And there was like 50 or 60 of them in the chat, just typing pictures of crows and all those kind of things. So it's a big thing, and it really does help the community grow.
And royalties, obviously, that's it.
And royalties.
Yeah. So that's on that side of Reapers for the tokenomics. Let me go back to the links quickly. We've basically just got the TA left.
Just do the TA.
So I'm just
do TA. What's important is introducing the project, showing the NFTs, talking a bit about the project, and then looking at the TA. Yeah. But again, I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to press you for time.
Yeah, I'm actually, I don't really think we spent a lot of time on this, I'm not going to lie. We, on the grand scheme of things, on 243, which is decently on the 4 hour, you can see we reached as high as beyond the high of the range. We bounced off equally on the extension line, so I'm not going to expect an extension above this like 2701. Big dip all the way back down to equilibrium and a complete bounce back upwards. So that's a good sign that it's showing that we're going to stay, above 1436 and beyond. So that's a good sign to show that we're still, it's not like it's a complete negative thing where we are, we've done a lower low, we're coming down. Yeah, on the wick side of things, if you do, if you have a pent or, if you're doing this kind of trend, you don't really have a lot of wicks, to be fair. So you can see we did a wick below, so technically this is a lower low. So in theory, it should be like a downtrend. But if we do follow it in that, so you can see this is a lower high, this is a lower low. So now within one candle, so on the lower time frames, it'll look smaller. So as we see, I assume what's going to happen on the 4 hour, we're going to see a couple of negative candles, probably downwards back towards 1431 kind of area down here. If we look back though, this is a perfect breaker block here. So what I will say is, perfect breaker block, you can see resistance, bounce, flip, support. Brilliant, brilliant there. So what I reckon, instead of it being 1419, whatever it's going to be, I reckon support it maybe 0016 and above. We have support there. So if the wick doesn't hold too much, weight in terms of higher lows, we are still technically going to be in this uptrend. I reckon we're going to still come down though towards this area about 16.0, whatever it is down here, 16.05. in between this breaker block to find support and then continue onwards. But I definitely think we are going to come up again. You know, I don't think this is the end of it. I don't think this bounce is the end of it. I definitely think we are going to continue onwards and onwards for Reaper.
There's a lot of, okay, so I read an awful lot of tweets in a day, 1,000 tweets in a day. And Cronos, Papa, Peak, Aryoshin, Wolfswap, Merry, the same names every single day. And then Reaper's come along, and Reaper have been noisy. And by noisy, I mean lots of tweets, lots of people talking about them. And I think, not financial advice, I think if I was to pick the next Cronos chain coin to reach another level, it would be Reaper's Squad. You know, you've got the Merry. Merry is waiting for its listing. Crow with Knife is already there. Push.fun, solid project. They've obviously built their own kind of token launch. There's a lot of coins doing the rounds, but there's also a lot of coins underneath that are trying to get to that level. And for me, Reaper's Squad is the next one. Crow are already there, okay? I'm not saying anything against them. Moon is already there. Moon is with Wolfswap. It's already there. But the next up and coming chain, or the next, not chain, sorry, project, for me would be Reaper's Squad. Simply because they're noisy. And noisy projects end up doing well because they create a lot of noise. They have a lot of shillfluencers that come along and say whatever, and it becomes a success. Cronos doesn't have that. Cronos has communities trying to help pump those coins. And I think Reaper's Squad is going to do well. I approached them to appear on this show because I wanted to show you a noisy community, and that's what they are. Yeah. Crow I approached. Papa Crow was recommended to me, and Moon we cover because they just do so much stuff. Okay, so Reaper Squad for me, I think that's going to be the one to watch on Cronos in the next couple of weeks. Now then, excuse me, last but not least, we have Papa Crow. Now, Papa Crow is a smaller project, but again, take your ideas of community projects that are on Solana and put them to one side. We're talking about a different ecosystem here with different market caps. Papa Crow has just as much right to be on this stream as anybody else. They're a new project. They're still trying to build. The story of the founder is on the front page, which Brogan is, oh, sorry. I keep calling you Brogan. You're not Brogan, are you? No. Baron is going to take you through the story over there. We don't have a chart for them, so we can spend a little bit more time looking at them. And at the end of this, we are going to do the giveaway. So, last reminder, if you're on Binance, we can't look at Binance chat. It's flooded with bots. You need to go to YouTube, go to Crypto Warehouse, go to chat, type AWOOOOOO, and you'll be entered. That's it. You've got about 5 minutes. So hopefully the Oracle stroke Baron is going to take over, and he is going to take us through.
Get some shade thrown to Reaper by Trollcoin. If you want to read that out.
Trollcoin is still in chat. Well, you know what I'll say about Trollcoin? We're all going to $1,000 Crow, aren't we? You know, Kroll is 8 cents. I think it's going to $1,000. I've got the charts to suggest it as well. And what's Trollcoin said? The reason they are noisy is the pump and dump group that I silently watch are promoting it. Just saying. Wish I get to say the same in the next live stream. Wolfswap the multi-shade. Yeah, I mean, again, Trollcoin, I am more than happy. In fact, you know what we could do? Here we go. Why don't we interview Trollcoin? Why don't we do, for the next stream, why don't we do a 15-minute segment? We interview Trollcoin. We ask you some questions. You tell us some things you want to say. We will put your 15-minute interview into the next live stream. Okay? You can say whatever you want. Again, I am Switzerland. Actually, I'm Ireland, but let's say I'm Switzerland. I am happy to listen to both sides. The problem happens on Cronos, Solana, Ethereum. The problem happens when you stop listening to one side and you focus on the other side. You become myopic. You don't understand everybody's point of view. I am more than happy to have Trolloshi, come on here, talk to the Oracle, talk to myself, talk through whatever he wants to talk about or she wants to talk about on here, and we'll play it on the next stream. Can't say fairer than that. That's my offer to you. You can say whatever you want. and we will not edit it other than maybe trimming it down to fit on the stream. But we will not cut out any answers or any questions. Can't say fairer than that. Now, we are on to talk about Papa Crow. Now, before we say anything, every time I say Papa Crow, you know what comes into my head? What? Papa Smurf.
Well, if you look at the screen,
from Elf,
yeah,
I keep thinking of it, and I'm sorry, but it's Christmassy.
Yeah, in some regard, I completely agree with you.
And if you scroll all the way down, you will see the story of Papa Crow at the bottom.
I can see here. Okay, we're gonna read this out in full length. Okay?
Go for it.
What's some
Why
nice
not?
stuff going on down here?
Papa Crow,
Because
they're fourth, doesn't mean they get any less time.
No, yeah, why? No, exactly.
Especially when they're called Papa Crow.
Exactly. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm reading out the. Okay, we'll just go through the main page first. Okay, so this is Papa Crow. A Crow for life. Are you ready to face the future of passive income? All you need is down below. Just click it. So obviously there's a link tree down here, which obviously is going to have a contain of all the different links, many different links down here. So this is kind of your one-stop shop if you want to know how to get to different things within the ecosystem of Papa Crow right here. So it's got introductions and whatnot. I'm going to on Cronos. Actually, there's a different intro here.
What I will say is, I know it's Troll's 2nd anniversary. If you watch my 4-in-4 that I put out on Sunday, I wish them a happy birthday. So yeah, I know it is I know it is that. And I didn't know Papa Crow was born in Ireland either. That is
not in the chat. Wow.
That's good information. Thank you.
Let me okay, so all these links down here. I'm going to read the actual main page there now. So let's go on to it. So this is again another widget from Deck Screen, I believe it is here. So this contains information about Papa Crow, price, liquidity, and actual market cap and stuff. So obviously you can go look at this. I'm going to scroll down though. Also, we don't have a chart, so I'm not going to look at the chart. Although I believe there probably is something charted on Deck Screen. But obviously, yeah. So there's some partnerships actually. Let's read some. Let's read through some of these partnerships. So some actual Twitter people partner with them. Crypto money makers. Let's Crow.org. Some people here. I'm not. I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna. I'm yapping about stuff I don't care about. Okay. I want to read the actual.
The story is a good story. I've read the story today.
What do you think? Do I want to go on this one, or do I want to go on? Because there's an article on memes on crypto.
I read the story off the website today.
I might, because this the background of it. I'm thinking, which one looks better? I'll read it from here. This is the original source.
That's the one I read.
Okay. So, hello. My name is Powell.
Oh,
I said that well.
Powell, you were in chat.
I know there's a line. I know there's. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he's part of it.
I didn't know you were Papa Crow.
That's what he said.
I didn't read that bit. I've not been reading chat.
Joe Biden memory. See,
I've got Joe Biden memory. Yep. Shaking hands with ghosts.
Exactly. You got the ghost in his ear. Turn him off. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I know it's the enunciation. I'm probably getting it wrong. But anyway, I will briefly introduce you to the creation of the unique meme project Papa Crow. I lost my job in early May 2024 while sitting at home and searching for a new occupation. The thought occurred to me: why not? Why shouldn't I try it? In terms of crypto, I assume. After all, it can't be that difficult. Many people do it. Of course, I'm talking about creating my own coin. Many people do it often with poor results for investors. I myself have fallen victim to so-called rug pulls and scams. Creating a coin is literally a matter of a few, maybe a dozen minutes. Because now of how many dApps and larger projects like Minted or Push.fun, you can create a token for a small fee without any coding skills. Yep, that's how Papa Crow was created on the Minted platform. At the time of approving the transaction for the token, there was no plans or expectations. It was meant to be a simple token from a simple trader with a few years of average experience in crypto. For traders, because why not? Exactly. I didn't think. I mean, again, to bring this back into, this isn't, the only one out there where they're built just to, in the initial genesis time period of, a coin isn't just the only one where it plans to just be a coin out there, like a meme coin, and one of these coins which is just part of being within crypto, and then starts to get built upon and actually has something. We see this all the time. A lot of the coins we actually talk about as meme coins, it's definitely a big area. We've talked about it with Mew as well. Like, it's definitely a big area when it comes to it, because a lot of the time we'll look at meme coin. Majority of times, and this is probably one of the best ways, and if there's someone out there who doesn't want to start their own coin, probably one of the best ways to do it is to initially start it as something like a meme coin and build that traction on the public side of things, and then build what you want to from there once you've got that liquidity, because you don't know if you want to put that effort in before it. So obviously this is probably one of the best ways of going about it, is to start one of these meme coins or a coin which doesn't have an inherent value from the get-go and then build upon it. Anyway,
there is one thing we'll say. We have a motto here. Not all meme coins are created equally.
Right.
Okay? Very simply, not every meme coin on Solana, or Cronos, or Tron, or Polygon, whatever it might be, they're not all created the same, okay? Do your own research when it comes to meme coins is even more important than doing your own research on Chainlink, ICP, Render, Near, FET. It's more important. If you've got the founders to talk to in a spaces where you can listen to what they have to say, that coin should get more credence than a coin that's been minted on Solana with no project, team members behind it, and it rug pulls you after a few days. Because on Solana, it'll go to $10 million and you've got rugged, okay? On Cronos, don't pre-sale anywhere. Don't buy any coin on pre-sale, ever, right? We are not covering projects we've done absolute due diligence on. We're covering projects which are noisy in the community. Are some of these projects, not these ones tonight, but other ones in the past, are they going to go to zero? Possibly. Are some of these meme coins going to go to $10 million? Possibly. We don't know. We're covering community noisy coins. Trolloshi has his different version of why he sees things as pump and dumps. Other people have their versions of why they're community coins. Nothing is created equally, even in meme coins, okay? We all know that Chainlink and Near Protocol are two completely different projects, but they're both crypto coins. Trollcoin, Merry, Crow, Papa Crow, Croginals, Reapers, they're all different projects. Some of them have NFTs, some of them have games, some of them have communities, some of them have pumpers, okay? You need to go and do your own research. We're not here to tell you to buy these coins. We're here to throw a light on some projects that we think are worthy of joining their Telegram group, joining their Twitter account, following them, buying an NFT. It's entirely up to you what you do. That's why we do this once a month, to try and bring some light to different projects. Not sit here and go to Maximus, go all in, go balls deep on Gotus Maximus. Certainly not with Gotus Maximus. You don't want to do that with a goat. That's not for this channel, okay? But don't do it, okay? Anyway, you can take me off full screen now. Stop ranting.
Also, pal, don't worry about the website. I've been there, done that, man.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
As long as you're getting out there, it doesn't matter.
Totally irrelevant.
I think I was here. Yeah, well, why not? I didn't think through many aspects. I didn't expect anything grand. Initially, I added as much liquidity as I could afford and burned it right away. Because once I created the Papa Crow token, I didn't want it to be another rug pull. That was never my intention. Most of you probably know the feeling when you've invested in something and then everything disappears because someone pulled the liquidity. The first few days, nothing happened. I kept the token visible on the deck screener, and at some point, boom, someone bought it. Euphoria, joy, and surprise. I said to myself, man, you did it. Now, don't neglect it. Keep going. Maybe something will come out of it. So I started promoting it from my private account on X. That's how the adventure with Papa Crow began. Shortly after, more people started investing their funds in the token. A Telegram group was created, a website, an official account dedicated to the project, all from my modest savings. But that's not all. From an ordinary token of traders, for a whole new concept emerged from the Papa Crow project. I received many questions about its utility, future actions, and plans. I panicked a bit as I didn't really know what to answer. I quickly gathered myself, thought through some issues, and with the help and suggestions of other trusted blockchain users I knew from previous projects or met along the way, Papa Crow evolved from a simple from a trader to traders token into a project with staking capabilities like most, and an NFT collection also like most, with one fundamental difference. The entire fund of the NFT minting is dedicated to the development and investment of the project to ensure passive income for holders, and none of these funds were allocated to the founder. On the contrary, small amounts are continuously added from my own pocket to avoid disrupting the finances accumulated from development. So to sum it up, Papa Crow project is not just a useless meme coin promoted by influencers with a typical pump and dump scheme. It's run by an ordinary person who does not aim for quick enrichment, but wants to create something beneficial for investors in the long term, with personal profit as a secondary goal. I would also like to thank everyone for their cooperation and good advice, especially one very important person who has been supporting and helping me manage Discord and Telegram from early stage. Peter, you are great. This is only the beginning. Hopefully, it's only the beginning.
Absolutely.
We have a bunch of ticks here of what you can do. Roadmap and milestones of what you should either can do or eventually can. Obviously, these ticks, I assume, are things which have been done. So things, majority of them you can do, and things they plan to do. You're about to say something there.
All I was going to say was I've probably done as much, if not more, research on this project than I have on Reapers and Cronos, and of course I know a lot about Moon. And obviously I've been over to today and looked at Earn. They've got different an LP. They've got, you can stake your Papa directly and earn in Papa. So they've done, for a small project, incredibly well. And it's not the first project we've seen that has started with an idea or no roadmap like the Oracle's going to go through now. So again, you're listening to somebody's real story. This is not Chainlink with 300 members of staff. This is not the Ethereum Foundation. This is somebody that had an idea, wanted to create a token, and now it's a bigger idea than that individual, okay? And crypto allows you to do that. Now, some of them will fail, but if Papa Crow fails, all the experience and knowledge that they have learned from creating Papa Crow goes into the next project. These people who develop these coins, they experience the highs, the lows, the sleepless nights, and everything else.
Exactly.
You know, Alex, who started Wolfswap, he started it with $5,000 of his own cash to get the project off the ground. It's now a fairly sizable aggregator. Papa Crow could go to $100,000 in this bull run, $200,000 into this bull run. That might not seem like an awful lot of money to you if you're looking at Solana and Gotius Maximus, but it's a hell of a lot of money for a guy who in May was unemployed and had an idea. And now suddenly he's created this project. It's got NFTs and staking, it's got buybacks, it's got royalty fees being paid out. Just think for 1 minute that one person has made this project.
Exactly. It's a lot of work, and I know there are different. As mentioned, you know, it makes it a lot easier. Like dozen minutes, you know, a couple minutes to 10 or 15 minutes to actually make your own coin and get that in the wild. I agree with that. There's a lot of different solutions to like problems which were made at the start of crypto, where it's like, okay, how do I actually start getting this going? How do I host this? How does it even get hosted? How does it even work? How do I even do this? And I agree. There's a lot of things which have been built within the community, within the ecosystem, which makes it a lot easier to actually get something off the ground. But again, it is still a lot of work to use those tools. And then there might be some things, especially with I think connectivity is a big issue, not an issue, but something which definitely takes a lot of time in terms of, as mentioned on the website, which I haven't read out yet, there's a Telegram kind of like game there, which is like productivity, like the base thing, which again, you have to connect all that up together. And I know if it's built for, Crow within the community, it will then connect a bit easier. But if you want to start to venture outside and actually start to make your own stuff, that requires a immense amount more work than it does to start clicking buttons. And if he actually wants to build, obviously I don't know the proficiency of the owner, but I do know, on the Netlify website, it is you do make your own website. So if he does have plans to make his own interactions with Papa Crow, that takes a lot of time, especially for a solo person. So, for him to be mentioning profit to be secondary and for it to be part of the community is really generous.
It's massive.
So this is something to definitely keep your eye on.
You think how tired you are when you come home from work.
Exactly.
You sit down, you have some food, you watch a football match, you watch Man City lose to Sporting Lisbon 4-1. You take that all on the chin, you go to bed, you go to work, okay? The people that create some of these tokens, they come home from work, they have a sandwich, they have a cup of tea, they sit down for 3 or 4 hours, they work on a project, they go to bed. They do that for weeks on end. Now, that doesn't just go for Papa, that goes for loads of people, loads of projects. Entrepreneurs are the people that every single country on this earth should be helping, and they never do, okay? It is unforgivable what they do to these entrepreneurs. They don't give them any support, any help, anything whatsoever. They don't give them any tax support, and even if it's in crypto or even running an online business, it's a thankless job, and 9 times out of 10 it fails, but they still get up and do it again. So people like Papa Crow, Crows, Wolfswap, Reaper Squad, that started as 1, 2, 3 individuals who had an idea, and now they have a bigger idea than they are. And that's the key, okay? Some of these will fail, some of these will be a success, but you have to appreciate the hard work that goes into some of these projects. I have been there. I have been there for 30 years. I know how damn hard it is. And that's why I appreciate people that have these projects, that work on them in their evenings and weekends, because they sacrifice an awful lot. And a lot of the time, it is not guaranteed to be a success. Now, before we go on to the prizes, is there some other Papa Crow stuff you want to go through, or have we got the end of the links?
There is the roadmap and milestones. The majority.
Yeah, go through the roadmap.
So we'll go through that.
Yeah,
so make sure
I
the
will
cameras-
stop talking.
I'm not on the
And
screen.
then you need to check chat because I think it's moving quite
I have
quickly.
not read a chat since like 20 minutes into the stream. So there is a lot to talk about.
And then we're going to do the giveaway.
Yeah. So token launch, obviously that is been done. Play to earn on Telegram. This is what I'm talking about. Turn those idle hours into productive token earning sessions. Community chatting could be so lucrative. Token staking, planting tokens and watching them grow. It's like gardening but without dirt. That's the best part. NFT launch. Get ready to collect and trade unique digital assets. Who says you can't own a piece on the internet? Stake those said NFTs. Open farm for royalties, payout and holders. Obviously, there's a royalty system with that.
Yep, seen that.
As we've seen with the staking. Obviously, launched the websites. So we saw with this one, the Netlify app, which actually builds the connection into your wallet, where you can actually go and do what you need to do in terms of royalties. This is very similar though with Reapers, pretty much identical to Reapers in terms of the way it works there. So it's probably a template. Milestones here with the market cap. Obviously building up towards that 100k market cap.
What is it? $40,000 market cap?
As of current, we are at 45k.
45k. There we go. It's 40,000 when I checked this morning. That's the positive karma of Crypto Warehouse.
Exactly.
Claim the glory.
No, you can go ahead. There you go. Here's the chart as well. Obviously, we haven't looked at it. Oh, he's on VVS Fast though, so it should be on time.
Yeah, but we haven't got time. We haven't got time.
Anyway, we haven't got time for that. Anyway, we've read through that. A lot of potential coming through. Listing NFT collection on Moonflow as well. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Grow farms to be bigger and bigger for bigger rewards for holders. Obviously, that's gonna be great for the community side of things. Also, you did mention that in the comments as well. Is if I scroll up actually with the partnership, said partnership, it does make it a lot easier to actually build this project and actually get it running out of not out of his pocket type of thing. So the more he builds, and again, this is just a start, I believe. Obviously, I'm not saying not to undermine any work there, but as in, this is like, I'm saying it'll grow and grow and grow, so it'll make it a lot easier in the future.
Yeah, and it's absolutely incredible experience for the person doing it. At the end of the day, they go for a job in 6 months' time. What's your experience?
Yeah, I made this.
I made this project, and they send them the links to the staking, the website, the NFTs. So from their CV's point of view, just their CV's point of view alone, I would employ this person over a random person that works as a programmer in another company, because it requires dedication. That's for a different stream on a different channel.
Exactly.
Right.
You're saying it's constant work, no breaks, and have to bounce family work project. Yeah, very hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been there. I have absolutely been there. I lived off pizza and red wine, and then when I couldn't afford pizza and red wine, I lived off bread and red wine for about 18 months to get my very first business off the ground. It is thankless, and I am too tired to do that at my age. But when I did it, I was a lot younger, so I understand exactly where you are. The other thing I want to point out, because I think we should do the giveaway now. Who?
Got Alpha though. Can't just go Alpha. I've got Alpha from Pound himself.
Gone.
Plans are for merchandise to come out next year early with collaboration with Proof of Work project that connects IRL things with blockchain.
Perfect.
That's going to be pretty cool. That's really unique as well, for especially with Crow.
I'd love to point out that we are unsponsored by any merch. Nobody's ever sent us any merch, have they? Well, we haven't got a beanie, we haven't got a t-shirt, we haven't got what?
A plushie.
A plushie, we haven't got anything, okay?
You know what I would love in my fit? You know what? A cat's plushie. Potentially similar to the one which looks like the Mew cat. I think that would have been sick,
anything. We'd accept anything. But again, I understand. Right, now, we should do the giveaway. Do you want to go through the chat before we do the giveaway?
What I'll do is I'm going to look for the AWOOOOOOs and whatnot as I'm reading comments. I'll read comments as I'm going through AWOOOOOOs.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to do a little bit about the wallet and stuff, because there's something very important we need to point out. But it's not going to take all the time. So you do the giveaway, and I will do this bit. You ready? Okay, right. Full transparency. I don't personally own, the Oracle doesn't personally own, Crypto Warehouse doesn't own any token that we talk about on here. I personally own a wolf from Wolfswap. Personally own that. We have a giveaway wallet. For anybody that wants to look at that giveaway wallet, I am more than happy to give you the address. That giveaway wallet is on the Cronos ecosystem. Anything we receive goes into that wallet. Reaper, Ari is in there. I've got some Moon that I need to move in there to do the giveaway. We have a giveaway wallet. We don't hold Reaper. We don't hold Cronos. We don't hold Ari, Peak. We don't hold, who else have we talked about tonight? Papa Crow. We don't hold Moon. We don't hold any of these tokens, and there's a reason for that. I do not want to sit here and be accused of being Oscar Ramos. Okay, I'm not going to call him out directly because I've never met the guy. I've never talked to him, but he holds a lot of the tokens that he talks about on his channel and his Twitter account. I don't want to be ever accused of that. I don't hold those tokens. If you watch our live streams, which we do Monday to Friday at 11 a.m., Oracle does Monday and Fridays at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
We tell you what tokens we hold. I've made a video about my personal portfolio. You know what I hold: Bitcoin, Ethereum, NEAR, ADA, Solana. You know what I hold. I've told you time and time again. Anything we talk about on here, we will give away on the whole. If Cronos or Papa or in the likes of PUUUSH on the last stream, they send us some tokens, we pay you back. That's why we have a giveaway wallet. If you want my personal Crow wallet, I'm more than happy to give it to you. This channel is about full transparency, and that means whether you like somebody or not talking about your token in a disparaging way, it's not my decision to turn that person's voice off, okay? A lot of people don't like certain people on Solana. A lot of people don't like some people on the Cronos chain. That's not my decision. Unless you personally attack Baron Trump over here or myself, we will never block you, okay? You can say what you want about us, but we will never block you, because that's not how we win. We win by listening to both sides. If we don't listen to both sides, we enter an echo chamber and nobody wins. Just like Kamala Harris and the Democrat Party have been in an echo chamber for the last 6 months. That's why they lost. If they'd listened to other Democrats, they'd have put Robert Kennedy up and they'd have won. Or Michelle Obama and they'd have won. Or Hillary Clinton and they would have won. We're never going to be in an echo chamber. We're never going to block you for saying something we don't like. Okay? That's important to understand. We are transparent. We do not hold any tokens outside. Then, the next thing is, the giveaway wallet may contain tokens that have never been given away, like Ari. Ari was won in the not last stream, the stream before. It was never claimed, so it's still there. We're giving it away tonight. The idea of the wallet is you see what goes in and you see what goes out, and that's the end of it. If, for example, Lazy Lions are going to be on the next stream, they're going to do a giveaway with us. Somebody else that we've talked to are going to do a giveaway with us. If Troll Toshi wants to give us some troll coin to give away on the next stream, we'll do that as well. But we give away what we get in. This stream doesn't get paid. Nobody pays us to do this. This is a free service. I never ask anybody to pay us. I never ask anybody for anything other than a donation. So please bear that in mind. This costs us money. We have to buy Aztecian cactus water.
Alcohol. That's not alcohol. What is that then?
Non-alcohol free wine.
Yeah.
Okay, we pay for that ourselves. This has cost us $70 tonight. So please bear that in mind. Now, are we ready?
There's some comments there.
Let's let the Oracle go
Carl
through the
said,
comments.
please give me the address so I can send over Papa tokens for giveaway. So we need to plan how many giveaway spots we're actually doing and what we're giving away.
Right, we've got 1 Moon, 1 Ari,
Right.
and 3 Reaper.
Okay.
Okay. What we will do, Papa, is we will not give you away tonight. We will include you in the next stream in December, and we will give you the wallet address after the show, and you give it away in the next show, and we'll include you in the next show. That's only fair, okay? We don't just want to give away your tokens without talking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll give them away in the next stream. So you'll be on 2 streams for the price of 1. The Reaper Squad tokens, what they gave us and what they're worth now has changed by about 4x. So we're going to give away 3 Reaper,
Okay.
1 Moon, 1 Ari, 5 winners.
Oh, that's okay. Also, mentioned Kabir Singh has been saying he's been manifesting and he's casted a spell on the stream. So,
Kabir, is this 1 ear Kabir?
This is 2 ear.
This is 2 ear Kabir?
2 ear Kabir.
Okay, now 2 ear Kabir said he didn't like your TA. So,
1 ear Kabir.
Was it 1 ear Kabir that said he didn't like
Kabir
TA?
Khan. That's 1 ear, right?
1 ear said he didn't like your TA.
I don't appreciate that. Okay.
No.
Now it's fine. Everyone has their opinion.
There's now a V for Vendetta against 1 ear. So
Now,
should we call him No Ear?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to take a 0. He's not careful. You know, again, you can have your opinion. You know, that's whatever. Cool. You can hate me. So don't appreciate it though. Okay. Other than that though, Kabir actually 1 ear said Mew doesn't sponsor Cronos stream.
No, Mew doesn't sponsor the Cronos stream. Mew is. We've got 2 sponsors. Mew sponsors the daily stream, and Mew sponsors the Binance Square videos that I make. That's what Mew sponsors. And once a month, we talk about Mew and we give Mew away. So Mew is separate.
So he said, I missed the giveaway twice by 1 place in the last stream consecutively. Okay. I'm not. You've casted your spells and you manifested. I can't legally oblige to anything to give a advantage or disadvantage to anybody on the stream, because obviously, you know, we are an unbiased set of lads on the stream. Okay.
I can tell you right now, Mary's going to win.
We already know that though.
Mary's going to win.
I believe I have everybody. I'm not going to leave it much longer. I'm just going to go and put the names in. Okay.
Let's go straight to this. Let's go straight to the giveaway. 3.
Whoa.
2.
Whoa. 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 Honestly.
Ready? What colours have you used? Are they Mew? Have you used the Mew?
I'm removing the image as we speak.
You use the Trump face.
I'll use your face. I'll
use my
cut
face.
it off and put it on the screen.
Joe Biden. Do you want me to do an impersonation of Joe Biden?
I want you to shut up.
There you go. It's Joe Biden for you. Do you want me to do Donald Trump?
No.
Cronos Jane is going to be huge. There you go. That's my two past and present presidents. Are we ready yet? What colour are you using? What is that? It's a very nice colour.
Okay, giveaway. What I'm going to do, I haven't moved on from the sidebar. There we go, giveaway. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to hide it for now, the sidebar, so you can actually see.
Winning at Crypto Warehouse is pure luck. Winning at Crypto Warehouse is absolutely pure luck. Now, I'm going to point something out for you, okay?
Yeah.
Before Oracle starts. Now, we did this a few months ago, and it went tits up. We can say that, can't we?
You can say that.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Joe Biden. It went tits up. And 2 people won, and the screen went blank when they won, didn't they?
Yeah.
And one of them was our office manager, was it not? And the other was our pharmacist who was watching.
Who poisoned us?
And neither of them won. And our pharmacist didn't
now
speak to
raise
us.
the price of all pharmaceuticals by about 20%, which is crazy. But you know, whatever.
Exactly.
Vendettas are a lethal thing. So you can see on the screen all the names on the screen. A throwback though by Rick. RNG Monkey, give me less. RNG Monkey, remember the RNG Monkey?
No. Oh, the RNG Monkey! Of course, the RNG Monkey used to bite Tariq.
RNG Monkey.
He used to chase Tariq around the house.
Exactly. And then there's the other one.
And Kishan used to bite Kishan.
RNG Monkey. What was the other one? That was RNG Monkey in the.
I thought it was only
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 had
RNG
2.
Monkey.
You know what? If you.
Is that Rick?
Yeah.
Because Rick's back.
It says TMWB SGN prototype. He said, I'm Rick, by the way. It says prototype in his name without the E, so I can only assume that's Rick Prototype, which is inside now. So I've assumed his name as Rick. If you're not Rick, I do apologise. I put Rick Prototype.
Do you know what? If we never grow larger than we are now, I'd be more than happy with the people that watch
Out
us.
of my personal salon, which I have staked, I shall take $7 out. If anyone can remember the other animal we used for the RNG Monkey. Out of my own personal, not from the channel, not from him, for me.
I don't think there is one.
There was RNG Monkey and something else.
Okay, right, let's go.
Okay.
We're going to spin. Now, if anybody wins that owns a project, so if Crogenals win the Reaper, we're going to have to
They're not into the...
Aren't they?
Then put a woo. Unless they haven't, I missed
That
it.
would be really funny if Crogenals won their own coin back. Yeah. Right, let's go.
Nah, they don't put a woo.
Now, I am going to be biased, and I want all of my OGs to win.
All right, then. I want everyone to win equally. So let me write it out. So
that's so Gen Z, isn't it? I want everybody to win equally. The world is created equally. We should all have an equal opportunity. Even though I walk backwards and I've got one eyeball on the forehead of my dog.
You need to retire.
I do need to retire. This bull run, I'm done.
Rejoice. All right, winners. Let's see. So we've got. The computer's typing at one letter a second.
I'm going to turn up at Tariq's house one morning with a suitcase. It's got 3 t-shirts in it. And I say, Tariq, I've come to sleep in the Tesla. Let me in.
So we've got 1 Reaper.
No, we've got 3 Reapers. 3 Reapers, 1 Ari, and 1 Moon. The Ari and the Moon is coming out of our pockets. Well, actually, it's coming out of your inheritance.
So Reaper.
Reaper have donated to the show.
What else is there?
3 Reapers, 1 Ari, 1 Moon. I could repeat it another time if you want.
Ari and a Moon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got. Okay, I just want to type it all out.
And for those of you wondering, okay, we've made this mistake at least 16 times now, haven't we?
What?
Where we tell you how much you've won, we tell you how much you've got in the token, or whatever it might be, and the charts move between now and when we pay you by like 50%. So we tell you you've won $50 and you've won 5, okay? So you're going to get a crypto transfer tomorrow of an amount of whatever you've won, okay? But we're never going to, we made this mistake. Well, I'm not going to tell you how much you've won because we don't know. We don't do it now. We do it when we do it when I've had a sleep.
Exactly.
Ready?
Let me read the chat before I start. It's got his spell. Rick said, he is Rick prototype, so
there was no other. It was a monkey. That was it. It was RNG monkey.
He said, thanks for mentioning. He said, I was working physical labour last half year. I have some time right now. That's brilliant. Glad you're here anyway. You are in it. Obviously, I can't say. Oh, it's one Master C. I put your name there. That's nice. I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to get started, okay?
I've done physical labour.
Everyone's demanding me to start, okay?
Carrying
you just
this
stop
channel
talking.
On my, I'm like,
I've muted you. You know what? All right, I've stopped it now. There we go. We're going to start, okay? Everyone wants to see the giveaway, all right? Yabba, yabba, yabba. All right, ready? Everybody ready? We're going to start it. Let's do that count. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wait, just go there. Myself. All right, the first winner, which should be a Reaper winner, okay? 1 of the 3, is. Ooh, it was Kishan, nearly Kishan by a hair. Oh. Rajiv, ready? Shout out to you, man.
You know what? Kishan's not won in months.
Don't know what to say. I don't rig this. The game isn't me, okay? Game's the game. No. They can't see you. Can't see you. All you see is your fat head.
He's recorded
massive fat head on the camera. That's all you can see.
He's recorded it. He's
anyways,
recorded it. Is this another Reaper?
This is another Reaper. 3, 2, 1. I've already done it today. Oh, it was nearly Mary, but it was Kabir. Kabir Khan. Kabir. 1A Kabir.
1A Kabir
has won. It wasn't Kabir Singh though, which did cast a spell. So we'll see. You still have some opportunities. Maybe 1A and 2A can win. Why is it not copied the name?
So who's won so far? 1A Kabir and Rajiv. Congratulations.
Oh, it types a letter a second, and it's lagging. All right, my keyboard.
Have we turned everything else off apart from that? It's exciting, this, isn't it? It's like the National Lottery, but with a really, really old, tired man.
There we go. There's one. Another one. Ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Kabir Singh said, damn, I didn't mention my last name when casting the spell. Very true. You should. You know what?
No fair Kabir.
Here we ready? Who's gonna win? Chris.
Won.
Shout out to you. Big
OG. You know what? Chris's birthday is near mine, and I think we gave him a birthday present, didn't we? We did, yeah. Your birthday's like, September the 28th, 29th? And it was near the last time we did one of these nights, and I think we sent him, congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations. That's the 3 Reapers. Okay.
That's the 3 Reapers done.
So shout out to everyone who won.
So what did you get? 50,000 Reaper each? I think something like that, 50,000 Reaper each. It's worth, I don't know what it's worth. It's worth something.
We have 2 more. Okay.
2 more to go.
The Ari, we've got the Moon.
Let's do the Ari next.
Yes, well, I have time. So if you wanted to change, I wouldn't be in it. So, I hope everyone's ready. Got 2 more. So good luck to everybody. Just spin.
This is so exciting. This is like Christmas Day, but you don't win a present.
No way. Mary has won again. No,
not Mary.
Why Mary win? You know what? We need a banner.
Okay, so the backstory is we've had about 15 prize draws. Mary's won about 12. Okay, not 12 of the 15 as in 12 of the 15 prize draws, but of the 15 prize draw nights we've had, Mary's won 12. And the only time Mary didn't win, Danny won.
Yeah.
Who's Mary's
There's
husband.
some weird like juju going on with those.
And then Mary beat Danny for like 4 weeks until now. And then Mary's back. Danny hasn't won and Mary's won.
I don't know. I can't.
Danny, I feel for you.
Airy for Mary.
Airy for Mary.
It was a God's gift. All right, we've got one more.
It was written, wasn't it?
Again, I don't make the rules. Okay, Kabir, one here is saying it's rigged. You won, all right? Why are you shouting at me? You won, okay? If it was rigged, I'll remove all of you, including you, Kabir. Okay? So I don't want to hear you going, it's rigged. Kabir said I'm going to rename myself as Mary next time. That might be a good idea.
Do you know what? It's a great idea.
Next time, you need to make sure you cast that spell with your last name, because you cast that spell, and Kabir, one here, has won, okay? So you know, can't blame me.
We can't be held responsible
for your spells.
For your crap Harry Potter magic.
Exactly. So it's the last spin, okay? Good luck to anybody. There's many people who I want to win. Many people
Mary will win again.
Yeah, somehow. I'll remove her. She'll get added.
It'll reappear back in.
Like
no, Danny will win next. No, please don't be Danny.
Ooh, it was nearly Max, but it wasn't. It's Rick. Rick! Shout out to Rick. I'm glad you won. Shout out to Rick, man. It was Rick.
What? You know what? We have these. You know what I was thinking the other day?
Yeah.
Right? I was thinking about breaking up the prize draws to happen throughout the show.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if we do that, we don't get all of the winners at the end. Because if you're 10 minutes late, like Tariq is always 10 minutes late, okay? It's very difficult getting that Tesla doing 160 down the Autobahn to get here in time to watch the show. So we've got to give Tariq time to get here. Kishan has to get down off his mountain of gold to come and watch the show. We get that. Mary has to finish vanquishing dragons from the mountains. She's got to get to the show. So I don't know how we do it where we don't do the prize draw at the end. It's hard. I know. There's a lot of people who watch who goes, I don't care. I don't care about Crow. I don't care about this. I just want to win. Right?
You know what we need to do? We need to get the VIP Crystal Club back up and running, okay?
Yes, we do.
What we should do is, I've got a great idea for this.
Okay.
I'll have a widget on the UI, right? Where randomly, I'll press start on it, randomly, through the period of the stream before I end it, it will just randomly appear with a wheel on the screen and it'll make a noise.
This is why he is the son of the president.
Exactly. I make these ideas and I make them, okay? I'm a maker, I'm a doer.
He is a doer.
So maybe at some point in the future, we'll get you guys to...
This is where the doer becomes never going to happen.
Yeah, I say this is a great idea, but I never do it. What you guys do, instead of going to YouTube chat, you go over to the website, you sign up, you sign up for the giveaway, and then what happens is on the stream, we'll get a random giveaway sound to play off, and then we'll all stop what we're doing, and we'll watch the giveaway, see who wins. And I'll have to type how many people we should win.
I like that idea. In fact, what we'll do, we do the 4 and 4 on Sunday, which is 4 and 4 on a Sunday, it gets like 3,500 people watching it. We can attach something to the actual stream, and then we can get people to come and join in. Go on.
Rick says shout from Poland.
Rick!
Guess who's going to Poland?
The Oracle is going to Poland.
I'm going to Poland. I'm going Gdansk.
In January. He's going to Gdansk. He can't pronounce it.
Gdansk. I said Gdansk, okay. I said it.
So if you've got any friends, male, female, crypto, non-crypto people in Gdansk, let me know and then get in touch with the Oracle, because him and his mate are going to go over there in January and they're going to do live streams from Poland.
I'm going to live stream. You're going to see a trading charts live stream. I'm going to be in the hotel. I'm going to do one of the streams there.
So I think that is it.
I think so as well. And we've got all the winners on the screen right now. You can see.
Thank you everybody for coming.
Francis is out from Poland originally. Give me some. Actually, I need you guys. Give me some places to go, or give me something to do. Or obviously we have stuff planned, but you know.
Exactly. Next year we're going to be going to the crypto conference. Well, when we say we, the Oracle will be going to some crypto conferences. He'll be live streaming from the crypto conferences. You're going to get to see some interviews with random people at the conferences. All of that is coming up next year. That's our next big evolvement, is the conferences. So also on Friday, we will probably be live streaming with Yikes.
Yes.
Yikes is a fairly big Binance streamer. He streams games. We're going to live stream with him on Friday afternoon. So on Friday, there will be an 11 o'clock stream and a 3 o'clock stream.
Yep.
That's on Friday. Tomorrow, by the way, I'm going to be in bed. Okay, no stream tomorrow. I'm going to be tired. I am Joe Biden tomorrow. I'm going to be in bed, sleeping away the Revolutionary War.
We'll be friends, Lincoln and whatnot.
Do you want to do your 18-minute outro now?
Yes, I will. I'm going to put this in the corner so everyone knows. I'm going to actually, before I do that, I'm going to copy paste what I have here and paste it into the Telegram general chat. And if you're not there and you're like, oh, what are you talking about Telegram? Go to the description. There is a Telegram.
You know when Roadrunner pretends to be shot and it twirls around and it goes up? All of that. That's what you're about to witness if you stay to the end of this outro. Take it away.
I'm sending a message, okay? Anyways, so thank you, each and every one of you for joining. Shout out to all the projects, okay? Do go to their socials. Do follow along with their socials.
All of the links are going to be published again. They're all on X. They're going to be all on Telegram. If you don't follow them on X, we are going to ask Mary to cast a spell on you, okay? Aren't we?
Yes, exactly.
And you're all going to turn into uglier, smaller, shorter versions of yourselves.
Yep. Okay. And there's nothing you can do about it. So, yeah, shout out to you all. Appreciate each and every for spending time here. And obviously, I know there are some lurkers, okay? I mentioned this yesterday.
Lots of lurkers.
There's some lurkers. So, you know, don't want to alienate any of you. It's my new thing I say. Don't want to alienate anybody by saying shout out to everyone in the comments because, you know, if you're watching, you spend time on the stream. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Congratulations to the winners as well. Big congratulations to the winners. Obviously, you guys tried so hard with a randomized giveaway. But regardless, you still won. Shout out to, again, the projects. Powell again. Really something to keep your eye on with those guys. Obviously, I know it's an individual. I know he said, I scroll up.
I will go and buy a big chunk of their token either way, whether they donate or not. I'll buy some of their tokens to give away in the next stream.
So I was scrolling up the chat to try and find them. Couldn't find it. I don't think what else I'm going to say. Let me
Nothing.
check the... No, I do want to say more stuff. I'm back...
Friday.
Friday. At 9 p.m.
Well, no, you're not. You're back with me at 3.
That's true, because, yeah,
we
exactly.
can't do 3 live streams in one day. Well, we're not
Exactly.
CNN.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, that's fair.
So Friday, 11 a.m. with me.
Yep.
3 p.m. the Oracle, Baron, and me, and Yikes on Friday.
Exactly. So I think that's about it.
That's the first time we've been on a fist pump live.
Yeah, no one saw it there. You just saw this. Saw a shadow, a small shadow on my shoulder. That's it. I mean,
goodbye. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you all on Friday.
Thank you. Bye.
Come on, Fizzy.